You support Hamas, do you not? What is the, you support Hezbollah helping Hamas on October 7th, isn't that the case?
I don't believe.
One more time, you support Hamas, don't you? You support UNRWA and Hamas, don't you?
Sir.
Please.
In Washington, when the heat turns up, Senator John Kennedy never blinks. And this time, he took aim at the so-called elite universities and their tangled web of double standards on anti-Semitism. Let me walk you through the Senate hearing that had the nation buzzing and the Ivy League squirming. But before we get rolling, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Don't miss a single moment when the truth hits the fan. So, picture this: a packed Senate Judiciary Committee, lawmakers, school leaders, and frustrated Americans all waiting to see if anyone would finally say what needed saying. Senator Kennedy didn't waste a second. He started with Rabbi Abraham Cooper, a man who spent his life fighting hate. Kennedy asked, plain and simple, "Do you believe there are substantial numbers of people at Harvard University who believe in diversity, equity, inclusion, and the right to harass Jews?" Rabbi Cooper? No hesitation. Yes. Kennedy went down his list: Harvard, Berkeley, UCLA, NYU. The answer every time? Yes. And then he nailed it. They've just talked, haven't they? It's the kind of line that leaves a room silent and America wide awake. But Kennedy didn't stop there. He turned his spotlight on the federal government. Has the Biden-Harris administration done anything meaningful? He asked. Has the administration taken away the money of Harvard, Berkeley, UCLA, NYU? No, 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 and nope. Kennedy's point rang out. Universities are bound by law not to discriminate, yet the checks keep rolling in while anti-Semitism festers on campus.
I'm Democratic Party activist who served as a member of the 2016 Democratic National Convention's Platform Standing Committee, close quote. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. You support Hamas, do you not?
Senator, oddly enough, I'm going to say thank you for that question because it demonstrates the purpose of our hearing today in a very effective way.
Let's start first with a yes or no.
Hamas is a foreign terrorist organization that I do not support, but you asking the executive director of the Arab American Institute that question very much puts the focus on the issue of hate in our country.
Well, I got your answer, and I appreciate it. What is the, you support Hezbollah too, don't you?
Again, I find this line of questioning extraordinarily disappointing,
Is that a
Senator.
no?
That
Or
you have Arab American constituents that you represent in your great state.
Yes, ma'am, I understand that, but my time's limited, and I apologize, but is that a yes or a no?
Yes or no question to do I support Hezbollah? The answer is I don't support violence, whether it's Hezbollah, Hamas, or any other entity that invokes it.
You can't bring yourself to say no, can you?
No, I can say no. I can say yes.
But
what I can say is your line of questioning.
Do you support or oppose Iran and their hatred of Jews?
Again, I'm going to emphasize Iran, Hezbollah, Hamas, none of them is going to, this discussion.
You can't bring yourself to say no, can
Sir,
you?
I don't support.
It's real simple.
Excuse me, I'm going to, if I may, as a Muslim woman, sir, I'm going to tell you I do not support Iran. But what I will tell you is that this conversation.
I'm running out of time. I'm sorry. You called our decision to cut funding. You called our decision to cut fund. Well, first, what's the United Nations Relief and Works Agency?
It's UNRWA, which is the institution that exists to provide services and aid to the nearly 6 million Palestinian refugees.
And you called our decision to cut funding for them, quote, an incredible moral failure, close quote.
That is absolutely correct. But again, I would suggest that conversation is about foreign policy.
We did that because 9 UNRWA staff members were fired for actually helping Hamas on October 7th. Isn't that the case?
I don't believe that that's correct in terms of...
Let me ask you one more time. You support Hamas, don't you? You support UNRWA and Hamas, don't you?
Sir,
Please.
I think it's exceptionally disappointing that you're looking at an Arab American witness before you and saying you support Hamas.
You know what's disappointing to me?
I do not support Hamas.
Bring yourself
I do not support Hamas.
You don't support UNRWA. You don't support Hamas. You don't.
I was very clear in my support for UNRWA.
Hezbollah, and you don't support Iran. You should hide your head in a bag.
He called it what it is, virtue signaling over accountability. Now here's where it got especially tense. Kennedy faced Maya Berry from the Arab American Institute. You support Hamas, do you not? She called it disappointing. She dodged. He pressed, do you support Hezbollah? Do you support Iran and their hatred of Jews? Evasive answers. No clear condemnation. Kennedy didn't let up. You can't bring yourself to say no, can you? You could feel the tension. For those sick of political word games, Kennedy's insistence was a breath of fresh air. Through it all, Kennedy circled back to what matters. Universities are supposed to stand for truth, for fairness, for decency, not just for whichever cause is trending. For Kennedy, this wasn't about scoring points. It was about principle. He was there to defend not only Jewish students, but the soul of America's universities, and honestly, the soul of our country. If you're tired of leaders dodging responsibility, this is the kind of moment you need to see. Kennedy's stand? Not just about anti-Semitism, but about drawing a line in the sand for moral clarity. So if you want to stay in the loop for the next big political showdown, tap subscribe, hit like, and turn on notifications. Don't miss out when history is being made. And as the hearing wrapped up, those words, "time has expired," may have ended Kennedy's questioning. But they sure didn't end the conversation. Americans everywhere are asking, have our universities lost their way? Has our government lost its backbone? One thing's clear. Senator John Kennedy hasn't. He reminded us that courage and common sense still have a voice in Washington. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay informed, stay strong, and stay tuned.